Welcome everybody. Welcome to this wellness talk on meditation and the gift of choice. So science continues to validate the many benefits of meditation on just about every aspect of our being. Meditation reduces stress, it can improve sleep, it generally can improve our mental health. But there's one very special gift that meditation has the potential to give us, and that's the gift of choice. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about what I mean by that later. But first of all, I want to tell you how the Himalaya Institute generally introduces meditation. We usually introduce it as a 5-step process. And having a process is useful because a system enables us to repeat, remember, and hopefully improve it over time. So here we will generally, first of all, find a comfortable seated position. We'll then work with smooth, effortless diaphragmatic breathing. We then do a systematic relaxation, followed by breath awareness at the nostrils, and then ultimately moving to mantra-based meditation. So stress relief, improved sleep, a balanced nervous system, improved mental health, all wonderful potential benefits of meditation. But this very unique gift that meditation has the potential to give us is worth exploring a little bit further. So meditation and the gift of choice, what do I mean by that? Often during the day, we respond to situations in a very automatic way. So a stimulus comes in, and then based on our habit patterns or our attachments or our aversions, we'll often have a response. But automatic responses are not necessarily the most skillful responses. So you might be saying, hang on a minute, I always make my own choices. What are you talking about? Well, you may be, but you may not be, because in yoga, we often talk about the concept of samskaras and vasanas, these deep habit patterns, these unconscious impressions in our mind that can subtly impact our behavior and our reactions. So what's the trick to overcoming these habit patterns and reacting to situations in ways that maybe down the line we might actually regret? And the answer is increased self-awareness, or more specifically, getting more in touch with the part of ourselves that's able to observe and choose our responses. And that's exactly what meditation has the potential to do. Meditation is ultimately the act of increasing our awareness of awareness itself. So through the meditation process, we're gradually reining our awareness inward to more and more subtle levels, moving beyond the body, moving beyond the energy body, even moving beyond the mental body. So ultimately, we're trying to connect to awareness itself. So if we give ourselves this daily little dip into connection to pure awareness, the observer, it means that we're more likely to be able to drop into this in day-to-day life. So this obviously can be a game changer, especially if we have the tendency to be reactive or to react in ways that later down the road we regret. So these automatic reactions, as I said, they might not be the most skillful reactions. And so it's no exaggeration to say that when we increase our connection to awareness, we're really effectively starting to choose our own destiny versus being at the mercy of the fate of our habit patterns. Now, in certain traditions, this phenomena of being able to step back, observe, and choose our reaction is known as a mindfulness gap. It's this window of opportunity that starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we start to gain more and more of a connection to this observer within. So think of it like this. As an external event happens to us, could be a conversation or some triggering interaction, the event happens, and oftentimes our response is instantaneous. Trigger, response. But this mindfulness gap, this window of opportunity, in many ways kind of slows down time. So the impetus comes, the input comes, the situation, the trigger, and we then have the opportunity to see our internal responses, observe, and then choose the way we react. So this can be a huge game changer in our day-to-day life once we start to realize that we're not completely at the mercy of our habit patterns. So again, meditation really is the art of creating our own destiny, not being at the mercy of our fate. And if you'd like to learn more about the 5-step meditation process, then check out another post that was recently released on the community practice section of HI. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.